Hello wonderful people, you're welcome back to this channel. Thank you for always staying tuned and thank you for always coming back. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to cut this sleeve where you put ring in between it. So if you're interested in this, let's get into the video. So guys, the picture that you are seeing on the screen for the original sleeve is supposed to be 180-degree flare, but we are short of fabric. The fabric that my customer brought is not enough to cut on 180-degree flare. So I'm just going to be folding my fabric into two like you see me doing, and I'll be making the edge to be wider than the upper part. So the edge is going to be 15 inches plus extra 1 inch allowance. That will make it like 30 inches when I open it up. Then the length of my top. So from the top, I'll come down by 5 inches and I will create my armhole curve. So after creating the sleeve curve, I'm going to mark the round sleeve divided by 2 and then I'm going to add stitching allowance. But this time around, I'm going to be connecting the stitching allowance down to the hem of the fabric. So I'm not really going to be shaping the bodies because we are trying to create an imaginary 180-degree flare. So you're just going to connect it down like you see me doing. I did not really chalk well on this fabric because it is a white background fabric, so that the chalk will not be showing so much on it. So at that point, you are going to go up by 2 inches. That is just to create that curve, that roundness, so that it will resemble a flare. So you just connect it to the hem of your sleeve, 2 inches from the side, and then connect it to the center like you see me doing with your curve ruler, or just curve your hand into the center. Now we are done with the shaping of the bodies. The next thing for us to do now is to cut out this sleeve. So after cutting it out, before cutting it out, let us remove that center of the sleeve, the design where we are going to be placing our ring. Now you are going to be marking 1 inch, or depending on how wide your ring is, but my ring is just 1 inch wide, so I needed 2 inches. So I'll be marking 1 inch from the beginning to the end like you see me doing. You're just going to be marking 1 inch at the center like so. Mark it at the beginning of your sleeve too, just 1 inch. Mind you, it depends on the size of your ring. The ring I'm working with is just like 1 inch round, so I think I'm okay with that. And then the owner does not want it to be too wide. So the next thing for us to do now is to cut out this center of our sleeve. So while cutting it out, make sure that you cut it straight up. And you may be wondering that it has reduced the size of the sleeve. No, it hasn't. We are going to be replacing it with ring. Okay, so don't throw away that center that you cut. You are going to be using it to create the stripe that you are going to be using to join the ring to it. So the next thing for us to do now is to cut the down part. So you are going to follow that curve that you created in the first place, and then you cut the side all through to the armhole curve, to that sleeve curve. Okay, so you're going to be cutting it downward. If you look at it, it looks as if you cut 180-degree flare. That is just a way of improvising in case you don't have enough fabric or your customer just insisted on that sleeve. But make sure you let them know that it won't be as full as when you cut it on bias, like you are cutting 180-degree flare. So indicate the right side from the wrong side so that you don't get it twisted when you start sewing, especially if you are working with all cotton fabric like this one. So I had to chalk it, and this is just the cutting, guys. See guys, if this video has been helpful up to this moment, please give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you for staying till the end. I am going to see you in my next video. If you want me to drop the sewing of the sleeve, please let me know in the comment section. But the sewing is obviously a very simple one to do. Just insert the stripe and put the ring in between. Cut your lining and then use it to cover the inside. Bye guys, thank you so very much. I really appreciate your love, your like, your subscription. Please hit the notification bell so that you can get notified when I drop a new video. See you.